Berberg Address. 40 days, or 6 weeks for those who keep in score. Our senses detect upon the calendar a new notion, the solstice, conceived in anticipation of and dedicated to the certainty that warmth would someday return. Now we are engaged in a great waiting for spring, testing whether this winter, or any winter so persistent, can long endure. It's altogether fitting and proper we should do this, but perhaps not fitting that we should do this in the altogether. In any event, we here highly resolve that we shall have a new burst of warmth, and the spring of the people, for the people, and enjoyed by the people, shall once more smile upon the earth. Yea, spring! Okay. Sing a song of many groundhogs justly famed throughout the land, who emerge from hibernation, telling us when spring's at hand, from their burrows, from their dwellings, from their lengthy winter's snooze. They come out in February, forecasting their springtime news. Punxsutawney is the place, the home of best-known famous Phil, seer of seer and sage of sages, gobbler's knob his famous hill. But there are others not as famous, except in their locality. Watch for portents of the springtime equally as eagerly. From the south comes word of springtime, courtesy of Borgard Lee, and in Quarryville they look to Octorara or Orphee. And up north in Ontario, Wharton Willie is the guy, telling multitudes assemble when to bid the cold bye-bye. So with overcoats and mufflers and warm socks upon your feet, slog out to your favorite burrow for a February treat. Through the slush and through the mire, through the cold and winter's freeze. Keep alive the hope of springtime, word conveyed in groundhoggy.
The big one. The
Oh.
real one.
Oh,
Yes.
hi
And
there.
albino groundhog.
This was a groundhog that was given to my grandfather years ago.
So we
he
were
go-
evidently meant to do this.
He goes by many aliases.
Yes.
For a while, he was Darby Dan. Then he was Poet Seed Pete.
In Massachusetts.
And now he is Dennisville Dan.
Yes.
Groundhog of many persuasions.
Yes.
Okay. And one of the songs, and we haven't done much with it, but we started to write songs, the Ballads of Poet Seed Pete. There is a hill in Greenfield, Mass, where the view is really neat. A groundhog has his burrow there. His name is Poet Seed Pete. Now Poet Seed Pete's a groundhog, just like his cousin Phil, a weather prognosticator, high on Poet Seed Hill. In early February, groundhogs do their thing, come out of hibernation, and then forecast the spring. And if the day be sunny, with shadows clear and bright, we've 6 more weeks until the spring banishes winter blight. But if the day be cloudy, with gloom or even rain, the seers all say that winter is gone and will not come again. And so if you yearn for springtime, and if winter have had your fill, just keep a lookout for Poet Seed Pete and his burrow on Poet Seed Hill. Spring's a treat, but we're standing with cold feet while we wait to hear the weather forecast of Poet Seed Pete. Ain't he wise? Jim, the future's no surprise. He knows just when we can expect the spring, ain't he wise? He'll cast an eye and see his shadow. Oh me, oh my, won't we be sad? Oh, 6 more weeks of winter, here's a treat. If the sky is gray and bleak, he will see no shadow, then soon we'll know spring's next week. Come and listen to a story of Poet Seed Pete, a ground who can hibernate through winter snow and sleet. But then one day he got up and looked around, and the people who were watching were so glad of what he found. Clouds, that is, dreary skies, no shadow anywhere. So the shouts of exultation did resound and bound and ring, for the people knew no shadow was a sign of early spring, and knew that winter's passing meant the spring was through, earth was to be warm, and the people all were glad of that this February morn. Poet Seed Pete's a groundhog with a rather chilly nose, who spends the winter snugly hibernating neath the snow. All of the other groundhogs share winter strategy, energy conservation, part of the ecology. But one frosty, cold and chill February day, people came and woke him up to learn when cold would go away. Then poor old Pete got angry. He shouted out in groundhogese, "Damn it, I missed my slumber. A bunch of you can just go free." Come listen to the story of Dennisville Dan. A groundhog can hibernate because he knows he can. Okay, that's possibly.
Okay.
Pardon me, Pete. Will it be winter now or springtime? I gotta know, will it be blossoms or snow? I must repeat, I'm really tired now of winter. Tell me the news, will I be singing the blues? If the word's winter, I'll go straight to the bar, pour myself a double from my favorite jar, insulated with liquor, wish the spring was quicker, but it's winter yet and there we are. Or I could pack up my bags and head to the sun, a week or two in Cancun, and then when I'm done, spring will be awaiting, I'm anticipating, daffodils will all be blooming one by one.